to this computer. Okay, let me share my screen. Where are you? Share. Hmm. Share, share, share. So let me know once you're able to see my screen. Yes, Subbu.
Yes, able to see.
Okay. Let me hide these floating meeting windows. So this is throwing error. It's wrong password, maybe. So today I am not connected with monitor. If I cannot connect with monitor, I was, oh my God, these people are still joining. Mm, I don't want to get you distracted with all this stuff. Hmm. Okay. So we were in the process of discussing the how to create an item. So we were discuss about all these building blocks to define item, like item attributes, item classes, unit of measures, item types. So unit of measure classes and assigning roles. And we successfully created a first item, like Samsung first item we created yesterday. We also seen how to give a role, and then we stop there. We created a Samsung first item. Then that item we stopped by saying that how to assign. Assignment will not be available. So that assignment part we stop. So for that I am going back. So for that what I did, I logged with another person. That person is Kishan dot Pawan, correct? So if I try to access as a my user, I cannot able to find that access at all. You can see product management, right? The product management for my user, product information management, Samsung SEM, he will not going to have access to create any item because he don't have a role to create the item. That is product data steward or product manager. Okay. Let me also try to log in this screen also. Right. Being not in a good place will cause all these issues. Mm, okay, no problem. Okay. What I'm trying to say with my user, I cannot able to create items. With Kishan.Pawan, I can able to create item, but I cannot able to assign to my child organizations. I can still able to create using S001 organization. Kishan.Pawan. So with my user, I can able to access product data because of application implementation consultant. I can able to come here and create. In real time also, you will face same issue. You will get a ticket. I am not able to find organization like S001 for my user. S00. You will not find class here. Root. You will not find Samsung also because you don't have access. So you cannot able to create your items. You always need to go with ROM credentials. Okay. Power Kishan, sorry, Kishan help. So now Kishan, we are going. Please go on mute, guys. Who are okay. So we'll go to product information management. We'll go to task. We'll click on. Now we already created item. If you want to browse or manage items, we can search that item. Let's suppose manage items. Yesterday we created item. That item name is Samsung first item. Okay, this is our first item. Yesterday we created. So we created and we stop there. So now if I want to assign this item to my child organization, usually where I will do all the transactions. Okay. So I created item. We went through all the specifications to understand what are the, the what do you call attribute like a functional attribute and status normal attributes like status attribute, functional attributes, etc. We went through. All our item related will be found in specification. Okay. In these tabs, manufacturing service, we will need to enable the required attributes so that the item will function accordingly. So now remaining things, item relationships, and I will explain you later. When you go to association, here we will associate this item where exactly we want to function. Now we are in S00. I want to assign this item to S001. That is our child organization. Like S001. If I give search, you will not find. You will find when you click on apply and done, you will say here we stopped actually. You do not have permission to assign this item. You will get in real time also similar issues. So that's why when you get this issue, so what is missing here is for this particular person, there is a um, the item class, Samsung item class. In that, we only assign S001. I'm going back to configurations. I open in another implementation user is in another tab and business user is in another tab. Now I am going to setup and maintenance. Setup and maintenance. From here, we will go manage item class. I'm going to a global search. From here, manage item class. So when we select manage item class, this is the manage item classes. So here our class is Samsung. Samsung item class. Click on OK. This is the class. Now let us edit this. Click on pencil icon to edit. So here we were going in the security. In the security, we only assign S00. We didn't assign S01, S02, etc. So that is required. So click on plus. I am assigning to person. A person name is Krishan.Pawan. Click on OK. Now I am assigning to S001 also. When I am assigning this, I need to add what are all the activities I need to do. Click on search and you can enable it and you can select OK. So that way it will be assigned. Similarly, you can do with other organization also. Same, I'm giving to person and I am going to give Krishan.pawan. So Krishan.pawan. This is S002. So one time if you select, automatically in the downside the roles will come. The moment you click on this plus icon, by default that will come. No need to worry. If you are assigning this person, then here also you will get it automatically. Okay. See, it is not allowing to search anything because it automatically comes. See, it automatically selected. Click on OK. So now go ahead and save. Okay, click on OK. It's a confirmation. Click on save and close. So we successfully given access. Now let us go and try to assign it. I'm just clicking on plus. Now I am selecting apply. It will come because we gave the access. Click on done. See here, it got added. That is the access required. Similarly, we can able to assign S002 also. This also will assign. If you want to change any other attributes, we can assign these templates also. So if I try to give S003, it will show. It will show in the list of value, but you get a message you don't have access. Hope you are clear. You need a access for security rule. So now, if you click on save, now we are in where in master organization. We are in Samsung. Here we can see this is our master organization. Samsung first item. We are here in the master organization. You can see here master. If you want to update any attributes in S001 or S002, if you click on this, it will take you to that screen. If you click on this, it will take you to that screen. See, now it is in S001. Now you can see it is in S001. Okay, so here we can able to update. Here if you observe, some have got grayed out. Why these are grayed out? These are controlled at master level. Whatever enabled here, these are controlled at organization level. So whatever available here to update or to do the change, these are controllable at organization level. Whatever grayed out, these are controllable at master level. If you want to make any changes on these, you need to go back to master level. You click on this. Now you can go back to specification. You can see these are all allowed to update. If this is you can update in master also, but it's you can still change our organization level. Okay, that means we can update at organization level. We can update at organization level. Okay, so this is the way you need to create your items. This is the way you need to create items manually. You can create item and you can assign to child organization and you can do the changes wherever required. Now save and close so that this item will be created successfully and assigned to the organization. Assigned to the organization. So now we are going to another topic called item categories. Go on mute, please. Item catalog. So when you go to any shop, before buying, you will ask a catalog. Before buying anything, you will ask a catalog. Okay. So in the catalog, we will see. Let me show you the how look catalog looks like. Catalogs. For example, coffee. Okay. So you will see like this type of books you are seeing, right? This is your catalog. Inside this, we'll have a categories. You are iced coffee, you want a hot coffee, like that. We will have a categories. Likewise, we will create our catalogs. So catalogs are having a list of categories. Catalog will have a list of categories. Categories will have items. Why we need to categorize? See, end of the day, business will say, give me how many uh, like cold coffee items I have, or how much cold coffee item stock I have, or give me how much cold coffee value I have, valuation. So you can't go one by one item wise. For that reason, you can group them together with a category. So then you can able to pull that how much valuation or how much quantity, etc. You can get it from that particular catalog or category wise. So categories are nothing but the items which have a similar characteristics will group together, will create a categories. These categories group together, we create a catalog. Okay, like coffee catalog. Then we have a cool drink catalog. Then we have a sandwich catalog. Something like that we can create as per the business. If you take the Samsung, we have electrical catalog, electronics, sorry, mobiles catalog, TV catalog, projector catalog, monitor catalog, like that we create. Inside that we will have a category, 24-inch category, 32-inch category, something like that we can create. 4K category, 1080p category, something like that we can create a grouping of these catalogs. This we need to discuss with business and we need to assign this. There are two types of catalogs. Two types of catalogs. One is functional area catalog. Second is normal catalog. So functional area catalog for we are learning inventory, we are learning purchasing, we are learning order management, we are learning costing. So these are all modules we are learning, right? For each module wise, there will be a default catalog, something we need to assign. Otherwise, our items will fail. If you observe now, this is demo instance. So somebody already did the setup. If you go to the categories, already these are all assigned. We didn't touch this part at all, right? This is came somewhere. So these are very important. Without default one for our inventory is nothing but inventory purpose, items, product purpose, purchasing purpose. This is for planning purpose. Likewise, we have orchestration. Likewise, we can define multiple things. So if we don't pass this default category, then item creation process will fail. Some categories we need to give defaulting. Some, if even it is not belongs to any catalog, some miscellaneous something we need to default. That is very important. Okay. So now you are going to create functional area catalog and normal catalog. So I am back to my implementation user. సో అర్థమవుతుందమ్మా ఏంటంటే మనకి ఐటమ్స్ ఖచ్చితంగా ఏదో ఒక కేటలాగ్ కి అలొకేట్ చేయాల్సిందే. లేకపోతే మన ఐటమ్స్ ఈ విధంగా మాన్యువల్ గా చేసినప్పుడు మనకు కనిపించకపోవచ్చు. రేపు థౌజండ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఐటమ్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు మనం మాన్యువల్ గా చేయడం అవ్వదు. ఏదో ఒక ఎవ్రీడే వేరే అప్రోచ్ యూస్ చేస్తాం. అలాంటి సిచ్యుయేషన్ లో ఫెయిల్ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ ఉంది. సో మనం ఆ ఫస్ట్ సెటప్ ఈ కేటలాగ్స్ ఇవన్నీ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. మనం కస్టమర్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి కూర్చొని నువ్వు చెప్పు బాసు ఈ ఐటమ్స్ ఏ కేటగిరీ కిందకి వస్తాయి, ఈ ఐటమ్స్ ఏ కేటగిరీ కిందకి వస్తాయి అని చెప్పి మనం ఆ కేటగిరీస్ అన్ని క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం. ఒక ఎక్సెల్ లో వేసుకొని సామ్సంగ్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ కేటగిరీ, సామ్సంగ్ ఆటోమొబైల్ కేటగిరీ, లైక్ సంథింగ్ లైక్ దట్ మనం డిఫైన్ చేస్తాం. సో likewise we will define all these catalogs. So we'll go to catalogs.
Hi, Subhana.
Yeah,
So every category they have some unit specific code, right, to define the item. Like
every
every category they have the code, right? Like unit specific
yes,
family,
yes,
laws.
yeah,
Yes.
correct.
Yeah, these are the,
We need to
yeah.
define all these categories in the system, then we can assign to items.
Yes.
Okay. So now we go to product management items. So here all tasks. Here functional area, catalogs. Mouse is causing issue. So here is the catalog. So if you go to see manage functional area catalog, in the same thing only we can able to do photo tina. So if you go here, you can see. So if you go ahead and you create your own catalog. So from here you click on create and create catalog. For me, I am creating Samsung. This is which functional area. If you assign this, that belongs to functional area. If you don't assign, then it is a normal. That's all. So we have this many functional areas. Okay, we have a product development, purchasing, we have inventory, we have order entry. Like that, we can create it. So already the functional area somebody is created. We don't need to touch again. If required, we can select inventory. At the time of, you see, immediately it's saying already there. One and one only we can create. You cannot create multiple for functional area. Okay. I'm giving it. I'm going with a normal area catalog. So here I say Samsung product catalog. Oops, that is defaulted. Samsung product catalog. So which level you want to control? Are you controlling at master level? Are you controlling at organization level? Are you maintain on which level? So we are going to say like that. ఒక్కోటి 260 రూపాయల అదంతా తాగేది ఎప్పుడు సారీ గైస్ ఫర్ ఓకే సో master level we are controlling. Okay, remember this very important, or else for your testing purpose let me control at org level. What will happen just for sec. And here assigning item to leaf level categories only. That means in this catalog we will define the categories. Inside the categories we will assign our items. We'll assign our items. Okay. So we, if you want to assign multiple, so item categories, see we have one item. I have a coffee. This could be a, we have hot beverages and cold beverages. When it is a cold coffee, it is always a cold category. It could not be, both the categories. So if you want to assign same item to multiple categories, then we need to allow. I am not allowing this. This is publicly available so that any other person also will use it. Save and continue. So we are creating our catalog. So from here, we can create the categories. This is our catalog. Below this, we can create the categories. Okay. Here we can able to see plus. If you click on plus, you can create the categories. Okay. So click on plus. See, you can see create category. Okay. So here you can give the category name. So I'll say like mobiles. It's already there. Okay. Samsung. So I can't create this name. System automatically generating. Better go with that. Samsung Mobile. Samsung Mobile category. So okay. Restrict item category to item assignment only. No, I am not restricting. It is free. Anybody can assign anything. So I'm just not restricting. So likewise, if you want to create another Samsung mobile accessories, create another Samsung home appliance. Okay. Okay. So we created three categories under Samsung product catalog. Samsung mobile, Samsung mobile accessories, Samsung home appliance. So we can create items and we can link these categories to our items. Let us go and create item and get assign this any one of the category. So I am going to create a new item now. This is save and close. So now the goat sale and other sales are going. Anybody buying anything? So here our organization is S00 is our master. Always it start from master organization. Our item class Samsung. We got it. Our template is not coming. Some reason we didn't assign properly. Samsung raw material what we created that is not coming. I am going with purchased item. I'll say this is Samsung S24 Ultra. Who will gift me? Samsung S24 Ultra. Now it is coming to under 70,000. I mean, under 80,000. Okay. Why I'm getting this is extended. So item status is Samsung active. Product like Samsung production. Okay. So unit of measure is SEA. That is our unit of measure. Got assigned. Remaining I'm not touching because whatever it is defaulted, I am fine with it.
అన్న టెంప్లెట్ అంటే క్యాటలాగ్ టైప్స్ కదా ఐ మీన్ ఫంక్షనల్
Template ante
లైక్ ఓకే
we have 263 attributes. Yesterday we explained each attribute we cannot able to assign one by one. So we'll decide, okay, if we assign this 20 attributes, that
ఓకే
item become a purchased item. If I assign some 25 attributes, that item will be my finished good item.
ఓకే
If I assign some 15 attributes, that attributes will decide what attributes. Okay, that is service item. If I assign some 30 attributes, that is my asset item. Like that, we will decide what attributes need to be ticked. We might have purchase item some 20,000 items. So we can't go one by one. For all these 20,000 items, we'll assign purchasing template. We have finished goods some 10,000 items. So we can't assign each separate attributes one by one. We'll create a finished good template. For this 10,000, we'll assign. By default, these 25 attributes will set automatically.
ఓకే కేటగరైజ్ ఆఫ్ ఐటమ్స్ యూర్ సేయింగ్ రైట్
No, this is not a category. This is what attributes will make that item is a raw material item. What attributes will make that item is a finished good item. That we will group together and will create a template. The
ఓకే
template is what to default the information automatically. See how to say. నువ్వు ఏదన్నా ఒక పని రెగ్యులర్ గా అదే చేస్తున్నావు అనుకో ఏం చేస్తావు ఒకటి ఫార్మాట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి దాంట్లో ఉన్నట్టు చేసుకుంటా పోతావు ఎవ్రీ మంత్ నువ్వు ఆ, ఏమంటారు ఆ, నీ కరెంట్ బిల్ కడుతున్నావు యువర్ పేయింగ్ బెస్కామ్ బిల్ ఆర్ యువర్ ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ బిల్ ఎవ్రీ మంత్ Every month you are adding into your billing section, and every month you are creating, no, right? One time you are adding and you are creating the payment. Like that we will add all your billing at one go, and every month it will show the reminder you will pay. Like that we'll create a template by grouping what are all the attributes will make that item as a finished good or raw material item. Following me?
Okay.
So template can be changed every monthly once
No, we can change anytime, but we don't change template.
because we
See,
are using sir, because present this month I am using 20 attributes as a purchase record, but next month I use
hmm,
25 attributes as a purchase record.
what
So
happened to before defined
in that
items?
one, we, 5 attributes will be increased in now.
No, no, it won't be increased like that. See, okay, if it is a purchased item, that means you are buying and you are selling. You are buying from your supplier and you are selling to your customers. Okay, you are not doing any manufacturing or anything. So while buying, you will say the item is purchased, purchase enabled, stockable, transactable, inventory, order management, order enabled, orderable, invoiceable, invoice enabled. These are all attributes you want to assign that item. You have 20,000 items. Each time you can't go and add one by one all these attributes. You'll say that putting all together will create one template like raw material template. In this template, we will add these attributes. Okay. So when you creating this 20,000 item, we will pass this template automatically for all these 20,000 items. These attributes will link. So you say that, sir, I created 20,000 items. Okay. Now I got few more I need to add. Like I want to add serviceable. I want to enable something like EAM enabled. So if you are going and updating the raw material template, okay, if you update the remaining 10,000, whatever you are creating, for this it will get added. For the 20,000 which you created before will not get updated. Okay, again you need to reapply this new template. You following me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So here whatever attributes you are seeing, this I didn't manually ticking now. I didn't take this. These are all coming from my template which I assigned during the item class selection. I selected purchased item. Okay.
So if sorry, yeah, hi Subbu. If we need to add the serviceable for the partial 10,000 quantity, then we need to create a separate template. That is what
Exactly.
I understood
Ex-
from you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, perfect.
The remaining templates, remaining items, no need not to be serviced.
Got it.
It all
Got it.
depends on business case. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So now our main focus here is on categories. Okay. We were discussing about categories and we jump into another topic. Okay. So now say
And
good. Yeah.
and
Tell me.
and why don't you create the item code?
Okay. I'll create that. Yeah.
Okay.
Just for our people easy connective purpose, I just put it that I can put item code also. Next item
Because
we'll
in the
create that.
in the real time we used to see that item code and description is a like Samsung S24 Ultra.
Exactly. In real time, we never see something like this. We will see
We
some
can call it
numbering
as
or
UNSPC,
alphanumeric.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
One.
Yeah.
In real time, we never see like this. Okay, we'll have a codification. I will see that. Yeah.
We can call it as UNSPC, right?
What is that?
Subhona? UNSPC, United Standard.
Your
I
voice
mean
is bit
the
low.
code of UNSPC,
UNSPC different
SPS,
again. That is common
category
names that
code,
we will
category
give
code.
actually for any punch out and all we
Yeah.
are using. That time we will use this UNSPC codes and all. But that is also kind of a codification, international standard codification. That is okay.
Yes, yes.
So now we are going to good. We need that involvement. Okay. If you go to category, if I try to add, I will not find my Samsung here. I will not find my Samsung here. It will not come my catalog. Why? Can anybody tell me? Can you tell me why I am not finding my Samsung here? We have created Samsung, right? This Samsung is not coming. Why?
Because it's under category.
No, it's under category only. So that's why I told you uh, during the creation time, right? You see here, this is controlling at organization level. Good. Is it Divya or Sweta?
Wait, wait.
Sweta, good. You open a mic and talk something good. So now in the association, if you observe, this item has been created in master only. We are not assigning to child organization. So if you go and assign the item to S001 or S002, save, a value category is required, either blank. Okay, we entered something here in the category that is throwing error. Let me delete this. Okay, let me cancel this. This is causing issue. Anyhow, we saved, right? Samsung S24 Ultra. Yeah, see now, this is showing 3 times. Why? Because this assigned to two child organizations. You see, S00, S001, S002. That's why it is showing multiple times. This is only at master level now. So if you click on this, so if you go to association, if you click on plus, S001, search, select, done. Now save. Array, this mouse is causing issue here. Okay, now S001 assign. I just want to, where I can see, this size got increased, it looks. So now I click on this S001. This time it will allow. Two, it will show the Samsung category. If you click on category, if you click on plus, if you type here Samsung, see, we got all the, we have a product catalog. In that we have this, we can assign any one because we are not allowing multiple categories. So I can select Samsung mobile. You getting why it is not coming here and why it is coming here? You got the difference, or you got you identified root cause?
Yes,
Guys?
Subbu.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Subbu. So you are adding into that. I think the previously you were not added for the child organizations. So now you just
Yes.
added for child organization.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
Okay.
controlling at organization level.
Okay, got it.
So
Okay.
that's why this is controlling at organization level,
Okay.
because these items we are not assigning to every master item. We, each organization we may call differently. In the Samsung S24 Ultra in Bangalore, we are saying mobile item. In Delhi, we are not saying mobile item. We are saying electronic item.
Okay.
So I want to change that in S002. I can go ahead and change there. You're getting me?
Yes,
So
yes.
it's like
You
in
could.
Andhra Pradesh we call dosa. You are calling appam. So we want to state wise the same thing which we are doing with different names. So
Correct.
something
Okay.
like that, if you want to do, you can do that. Okay, sorry, I was taking some rude or some unrelated examples for getting
It's
you
not a problem.
engaged. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we are good with having our items. Now we know how to create item. If you research now, you will get this item two times because we assign to S01 only. So far you are clear how we can able to create item. So far we create item, we browse the
Yes.
item. Okay, we create the catalogs. Okay, remaining things we can discuss uh, downstream. Once we continuing, we can see.
హలో
Yes.
హాయ్ సుబ్బు అన్న
Yeah.
మీరు ఫస్ట్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లెవెల్లో క్రియేట్ చేశారు కదా ఐటమ్ అది ఫస్ట్ మాస్టర్ లెవెల్లో చేసి ఉండొచ్చు కదా
ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లెవెల్లో ఐటమ్ డైరెక్ట్ గా క్రియేట్ చేయనీకే అవ్వదు. ఫస్ట్
ఓకే
మాస్టర్ లెవెల్లోనే చేస్తాం.
ఓకే
ఇప్పుడు నేను ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేసి క్రియేట్ ఐటమ్ తీసుకున్నాను. సో ఇక్కడ నేను ఆర్గనైజేషన్ S001 ఇస్తే తీసుకోదు అది.
ఓకే
నువ్వు ఇక్కడ మాస్టర్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఇవ్వాలి.
ఓకే
ఎప్పుడు నేను చైల్డ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ తీసుకో ఇది ఒప్పుకోదు కూడా.
ఓకే
ఓకేనా, క్లియరా?
ఓకే ఓకే
ఓకే, అబ్జర్వ్ చేసినట్లేవు నువ్వు. మాస్టర్ లోనే క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం. నేను ఇంత ముందు చెప్పిన సెటప్ ఏంటంటే ఈ కేటలాగ్ క్రియేట్ చేశాం కదా, ఇది ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లెవెల్లో ఇచ్చాను.
ఓకే
ఎందుకంటే సామ్సంగ్ S24 అల్ట్రా అనే మొబైల్ మనం ఒక్కొక్క చోట ఒక్కొక్కలాగా పిలుస్తాం కాబట్టి.
ఓకే
ఇక్కడ నా చెప్పడికి. సో అర్థమైందా, క్లియరా?
ఓకే ఓకే క్లియర్
ఇప్పుడు మనం ఇన్వెంటరీలోకి జంప్ అవుదాం. మళ్ళీ మనం ప్రోడక్ట్ గురించి డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం కొంచెంసేపు తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ క్లాసుల్లో. నౌ వీ విల్ జంప్ ఇన్ టు ఇన్వెంటరీ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్. ఓకే, ఇన్వెంటరీ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ గురించి డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం. ఇక్కడ ఏం లేవు, ఈ లొకేషన్ పంపించు, ఈ లొకేషన్ పంపించండి. ఓకే, నౌ విల్ గో టు ఇన్వెంటరీ. Inventory module. We are going to learn inventory module. We started product PIM. We started. We know how to create items, catalogs, and all. Now we are talking about inventory. Inventory we will talk. So inventory means nothing but stock. When you say inventory means in general terminology, if you Google it, you will see this will be a stock or on hand quantity. This is how it will say if you Google it also. Okay, so we are dealing about how to get a stock, how to do the stock movement, etc. How to do a stock movement, etc. We will do. Okay, so now onwards we will continue with inventory. Then I will add as and when required, any other module required, I will add that. Okay, so inventory management. Okay, that is the topic we are going to start now. So in this we will start how to get the stock, how to receive the stock. Okay, so first one is inventory transactions, what we call. So by end of the day we are doing business, we need material which we can sell to our customer to get the profit. We need raw material to produce the finished good. We need service items to do the service for the finished good. Likewise, we have many items in the company. So to get those items into the application, we will use the inventory transaction. And also we will move internally from one place to another place in the warehouses. So we can perform the inventory movements. Those things we will learn in the inventory transaction. Next, we have something called inventory controls. Inventory controls means we will have lot, locator, serial, like that. How are we controlling the stock? Are we controlling by locator wise? Are we controlling by lot wise, lot number wise, serial number wise, revision wise, grade wise? How are we controlling will be maintained in inventory control. Next, we have inventory planning methods. You want to get the stock. You always maintain some stock in your warehouse. So how you can manage to get the stock? We have different planning methods like min-max planning, reorder point planning, Kanban planning. Likewise, we have multiple planning methods we have. Next, we are going to learn inventory accuracy methods. Inventory accuracy methods means counting. Counting means, see, in system is system. If someone is doing transaction in the system, then only we can see that movements. But physically we wish to move. If your customer is asking, we will ship the material physically. If someone is not done in the system, we can see that that is not there in the system, that movement will not happen. Then we will have a discrepancy. Physically and systematically we have a discrepancy. That discrepancy will come under inventory accuracy methods. We will control it. Okay. Likewise, any other inventory transactions we will see. These are the major concept we will see in the inventory. Major concept we will see in the inventory. Now first we will go with the so now first concept is inventory transaction. So inventory transactions, basically we have multiple things. We have a miscellaneous transactions. These miscellaneous transaction, two types. We have not two types, many types. Miscellaneous receipt, miscellaneous issue. Likewise, we have account alias receipt, account alias issue. So these are using to increase the stock. First time you are implementing Oracle, they are using some other system. Maybe they are using some legacy system. So that legacy system we want to rolled out, and we need to bring that to Oracle Fusion. So if you want to do that, we need to use miscellaneous receipt or account alias receipt. Any of these two, we can use it for increasing the stock. For increasing the stock, we will use receipt. For decreasing the stock, we use issue. So miscellaneous receipt means will increase stock from a general ledger. Will increase will increase stock from a general ledger account. So that means we were increasing 100 quantity, 1000 quantity. The valuation may be 10,000. This we are increasing. It will be debit. From where we are increasing? We are increasing from an account. This account usually we called offset account. Don't worry about this. We need to pass some dummy account. That account is we called offset account. From there we are increasing it. Okay. From there we are increasing this value. Similarly, when you are reducing the stock, we'll decrease the stock. Decrease the stock from a general to a general ledger account. That is called miscellaneous issue or account alias issue that we can do. While you are doing these two transactions, you need to pass the account code combination. Account code combinations you need to pass. Whereas if you pass account alias, this account code will have a name. Account code will have a name. That name we will give. Behind that there is a account number. So business users might not aware what account code need to pass. Instead of we give access and they do some wrong transaction, we will give one name to account, that name we will pass. What is alias? Alias is alternative name. మీరు న్యూస్ లో వింటూ ఉంటారు ఏంటి, ఎప్పుడన్నా మావోయిస్టులు చనిపోయినప్పుడు ఇంకోప్పుడో నేమ్స్ అలియాస్, యూనో రామన్న అలియాస్, గీత అలియాస్, సంథింగ్ లైక్ దట్ మనం వింటా ఉంటాం. సో అలియాస్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఆల్టర్నేటివ్ నేమ్. ఇక్కడ ఆల్టర్నేటివ్ నేమ్ దేనికి? జనరల్ లెడ్జర్ అకౌంట్. సరే, వన్ బై వన్ వెళ్తూ దాని గురించి డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. సో లెట్ us జంప్ ఇన్ టు మిస్లీనియస్ రిసీప్ట్, హౌ టు డూ ఇట్ అండ్ హౌ టు execute the transaction. Previously we created Pawan. Pawan is item, only he take care of item. Now let's go Ram. Ram is the inventory manager or inventory control leader or inventory control team or warehouse operator. He will do inventory movements. He will do inventory movements. Now let us create Raman. Let us create new job, new position, new department, new employee, assign jobs, position, department, and roles, and data access. These are all you need to do. Whenever you are creating any employee, keep in mind that you need to get all this access. Okay, keep in mind you need to get all this access. Okay, so let us go and define a new employee and new job, and we'll assign this. Ramanle. Okay, so now let us go and define it. I am going to set up user. First I am defining new job. Why I am doing all this? I can simply assign to everything my user. I can do everything, but in real time it won't be like that. So these are all access issues you will get. 99% these are the tickets you will get most of the time. Hey, I'm not finding this organization. I'm not have access to do this job. I'm not finding some program. This sort of issues, majority 70% issues like that only. Remaining 30% are remaining issues like configuration missing, something like that. So I am going to define manage job. So manage job. So he is a warehouse operator. Ram is a warehouse operator. Warehouse operator, I am taking the role, not a role, job. So I'm clicking on plus. I'm going to manage jobs. I'm click on create. So here we know that wherever you see set, that is called RDS, reference data set. Whoever joined lately, don't worry, we have a recordings, you go through that. This is sharing the setups with multiple BUs. Okay, so I am giving warehouse operator. Let me keep Samsung. WH means warehouse, we usually called operator. Next. So is active, is a full time, is regular. So we are not linking any project. If you want just a labeling, where is belongs to, our jobs. I am not finding anything related to. Okay, job level I am giving 02. Remaining all fine. Simply click on save and next. Submit. You no need to pass any other information in the evaluation criteria. Simply hit submit. So we created successfully a job. Let us create a department. If you are not following, you can stop and ask me. మీకు ఎక్కడన్నా అర్థం కాలేదంటే నన్ను ఆపి అడగండి, నేను చెప్తాను, నో ప్రాబ్లం. ఓకేనా? బై ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది డే ట్రైనింగ్ మీకోసం, నా కోసం కాదు కదా. మీకు అర్థమయ్యే వరకు అడగండి, చెప్తాను. శాంసంగ్ warehouse operations. That is a department, warehouse operations. So if you want to assign a location, I am giving Samsung Bangalore location. This is in the Bangalore. This warehouse is there in the Bangalore. Click on next. In case if you want to assign any manager and all, you can assign it for this department. Okay, here reporting manager. Otherwise, simply submit. You will get a cost center that I will explain in the procurement. There is a cost center based approvals that I will explain in the procurement. Now let us define the positions. Let us define the positions. Manage position. So manage positions. రాజా ఈబిఎస్ లో నావిగేషన్స్ అన్ని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఇక్కడ ఈ నావిగేషన్స్ అవసరం లేదు, సెటప్ పేరు తెలిస్తే చాలు. సామ్సంగ్, అవర్స్ ఇస్ సామ్సంగ్ ఇండియా బియు. మళ్ళీ నా డేటాతోనే క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నారు మీరంతా. డోంట్ యూజ్ మై డేటా, మై నేమ్స్. క్రియేట్ యువర్ ఓన్. ఐ టోల్డ్ యూ రైట్, ఐ యూజ్ సామ్సంగ్. If you are not going your own names, try to keep I use Samsung, you use Dell, or you use Lenovo, something else related to at least. Okay, Samsung, where Samsung raw material operator. I am taking Samsung raw material operator. Click on next. So RAM is going to manage all raw materials. So department, we define two departments now. One is warehouse. Previously we created product engineering department. Don't do like me. Keep a uniformity. Sometimes I am not keeping properly, but you maintain all uniformity. The full time, this is approved. We only assign one person to this position. We are not assigning any more person. If you assign, it will give warning. Boss, you said single incumbent, so that you can't create more than one. Are you still okay? Then it will allow. If you select shared or pooled, then it will allow more than one employee. Okay, click on save. Click on submit. So now we successfully created the position. We successfully create the position. Okay, positions created. Now let us create the employee. Let us create the employee. So manage user, sorry, manage users. Manage users. You click on place. I'll say username is Ram SCM, something like that, ram.scm. So I say last name Ram, first name SCM for easy convenience. I will keep my email oracle.gardena@gmail.com. So I give username here ram.scm. So here I am giving person type as employee. Whenever employee, then the remaining details it will ask. Whenever we ask, then the legal employee, we use Samsung India legal location, that is our legal entity. Business unit Samsung India BU. Job Samsung warehouse operator. Department Samsung warehouse. operations, location, Samsung Bangalore location. Now we simply save. Next week, I need your time in late evenings because I am going to office 5 days. So I need your late evenings, maybe around 8 p.m. I need your time. Mornings might not be possible. Hope you are okay, right?
Yes, Subbu.
Yes,
After
okay.
after it will be okay for me.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I need to go morning 6:30 a.m. in the morning or to office because my users are coming from Malaysia. So I need to be in office.
Okay, Subbu, got it.
So I am creating ROM user. I simply can do all this by accessing my user only. A Samsung.scm user, I can assign all these roles. I can continue, but in real time, it won't be like that. That's why I am trying to relate and creating all this activity. Okay. So now I am going back to my security console. I will make RAM as a warehouse operator. I'll go security console. I will reset RAM password also because now RAM will receive a notification. This is your username. You reset your password. So now I am going to reset this ram.scm password. I am going into security console. This is our system administrator where we do all the role creation, user creation, role assignment, etc. Username is ram.scm. Search. You got it. So you get it. All the details. Now edit. I need to reset password. Let me reset first. I can reset password from here. Reset password. I am manually changing it. Okay. So again, I am keeping APPLE at the rate 123. APPLE, A capital at the rate 123. Now reset password. Excuse me. Password got reset. Now let us go ahead and add role. Let us go ahead and add role. So the roles for inventory purpose. The roles for inventory purpose are 3 roles. One is inventory manager. Inventory manager. Second is warehouse operator. Third one is warehouse manager. So I am assigning these 3 roles. Majorly, if you assign these 3 roles, you can able to perform inventory operations like miscellaneous receipts, sub inventory transfers, cycle count, physical inventory. All this can be done if you have these roles. These are the roles. Any doubt? Let us assign these roles to RAM. Okay. I am assigning warehouse operators. First role I am assigning add member. Next one I am assigning warehouse manager. Third one I am assigning inventory manager. Add membership. Fourth one I will assign employee. Employee. Add membership role. So I assign these 4 roles. Oh, inventory manager not assigned. Okay. Click on add rel. Inventory manager. Okay. We assign successfully inventory manager role. Okay. Now save and close. Now we assign roles to RAM. but we didn't give access to RAM. He can able to see the access, but see the screens, but he cannot able to do transaction because you don't have a data access. We give data access.
You mean
To which, yeah,
he has read only and he don't have write access? You say.
sorry,
He has read only access and he don't have
he will
write
see the
access.
screens by
Yeah, yeah,
see.
I'm saying.
You
Like,
see the in e-business, right? We have a like profile options. We will link MBO operating unit, GL ledger name. There we will give the link. By using this responsibility, you can able to access on this operating unit, right?
yeah.
Likewise, if you want to do any transactions in cloud, you need to give the data access. Okay. On which organization, on which business unit, on which general ledger, if you want to do the transaction, you need to go data access. This data access you can do from manage data access. So go to setup and maintenance. So you can go to global search, manage data access for users, manage data access for users. This is the place or navigation. So click on place. So our user is ram.sem. He will get 4 roles. So I'm selecting inventory manager. I'm assigning inventory organization. Our inventory organization S001. Here only child organization. No master. Again duplicating. I am giving access to S002. S002. Now we have a warehouse manager. ram.sem. I'll give warehouse manager. Inventory organization S001. Next, duplicate S002. Next, we have warehouse operator ram.sem. Warehouse operator. Inventory organization S001. Now S002. He can able to do transaction in these two organizations. Now save and close. Done and run. I told you, right? It will be reflect after some time. Sometimes it is if it is late, run the programs. There are two programs I told you. That is retrieve latest LDAP changes. Retrieve latest LDAP changes. Schedule new process. It is not always required in the schedule. It will run in the background. Retrieve latest LDAP changes. Okay, retrieve latest LDAP changes. While you are playing this recording, you play with 1.5 speed so that you will save some 15-20 minutes. So next one I told you, import user and role security. If you ask it is always mandatory, no. Only for safer side and get our data sync up quick, immediately, we are running these jobs. Okay. So now we will ask Krishan, guy, create one item I will use for my transaction. Now, since our Ram is insisting create item codes, let us go by Samsung product catalog. So we'll go with one item product with this codification. In real time, we do codification. If it is a new item or new business, we'll do item codification. We'll say that, okay, first two digits. I'll say that This item is a like which franchise? First 10 digits, franchise name. Franchise name. Second 3 digits. Okay, second 3 digits. It is like how to say type of item. Next 3 digits will have a product part number, or we'll say like maybe 4 5 digits like part number. Like this, we want item number. Company may ask. Franchises will be like Dell, Lenovo, like Samsung. Like this, we have a franchise. So Dell will go by 10, Lenovo will go by 20, Samsung will go by 30. So people, when they see the item code something like 10, then type of items. Type of items is, for example, this is accessory or finished good, or say like um, mobile, for example, mobile, or for example, tab, for example, TV, for example, projector. Like this, these items will be there. It will go like 1,000 to 200, 300, 400, 500. Then we have a part number. The part number will be, for example, TWS, TWS Bluetooth. That they will say like part number will have 76325, something like that. Next, they have a 9-inch tab, 9-inch tab. This goes some product code, something like that. So in real time, so they will put name like 10,000, 76324. This is the one item code. So whenever business users they do regularly right, they will say that this is the Dell product, sir, and this is the accessory item, and this is the TW. They will see the part code is this one. So it's a TW access. Like that, they will easily recognize what is this item is all about. This way, usually companies will do. Some companies they just follow the supplier items. Whatever supplier give item details, we will load that. Or else our customer will give the item code, we will load that, and we will call same items. Okay, you are clear, right?
Yes, Subbu.
Yeah. So here, very good, very good, very good. So here we will go any one of the item. For example, if you see,
యా హాయ్ అన్న
hi,
హలో
చెప్పు చెప్పు.
నాది ఐటమ్ కోడిఫికేషన్ ఇంకోసారి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారా సరిగ్గా అర్థం అవ్వలేదు
ఓకే, నో ప్రాబ్లం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇదే చూడు, MWR WW10N ఉంది కదా.
ఓకే
సారీ, వాళ్ళు ఇక్కడ MWR అని చూస్తానే ఇది మైక్రోవేవ్ ఎన్ మనం ఈజీగా కనుక్కుంటాం. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే
సో తర్వాత ఇది WW, ఇదంతా ఒక పార్ట్ కోడ్ నేమ్ గా పిలుస్తాం. ఓకేనా? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐటమ్ కోడిఫికేషన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ అని కొట్టినామంటే, సో ఇలా మనకి ఇక్కడ చూసామనుకో ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏ విధంగా మనం సెటప్ చేసుకుంటాం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మెటీరియల్, థర్డ్ లెటర్ సైజు, W అంటే వుడ్, H అంటే హార్డ్వేర్, G అంటే గ్లాసు, U అంటే అపల్టరీ, P అంటే ప్లాస్టిక్, ఇది సెకండ్ లెటరు. ఇలా కలిపి మొత్తం ఈ విధంగా చూసామనుకో, W అంటే వుడ్ ఐటము, ఓకేనా, M అంటే మోడల్డ్, తర్వాత ప్రోడక్ట్ కోడ్, ఇలా పెట్టుకోవడానికి యూస్ చేస్తాం. ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ మనం మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ అనుకో, మనం ఎన్ని జాగ్రత్తగా చేసుకుంటాం. మనం మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ కాదు, మన సప్లైర్ ఐటమ్స్ యూస్ చేస్తామంటే మన సప్లైర్ ఇది పంపించేస్తాడు ఐటమ్ ప్రోడక్ట్ లిస్ట్ అంతా, అవి మనం లోడ్ చేసేసుకుంటాం. మనమే తయారు చేస్తున్నామంటే మనం ఈ విధంగా డిఫైన్ చేసుకుంటాం. మనం ఈజీలీగా, ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు వేర్ హౌస్ లోకి వెళ్ళి వందల ఐటమ్స్ ఉంటాయి, అవి టక్కుమని ఫస్ట్ 2 లెటర్లు చూస్తేనే అర్థమైపోవాలా ఇది డెల్ ప్రోడక్ట్, ఇది యాక్సరీ ఐటము, దాంట్లో ఇంక మిగిలిన ప్రోడక్ట్ కూడా ఏంటనేది మనం చూస్తాం. అర్థమవుతుందా?
ఓకే ఓకే అని అర్థమైంది.
Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. Let us go and define one of the item. Also, for a best example, if you go to Amazon, if you go, for example, you are searching for Samsung S24 Ultra 5G mobile. See, now it is lowest price. If you go down in the details, you will see model number. See product details, you will see item model number. This is our item. Clear? Code. They will have this item code. So they will easily recognize, okay, yes means Samsung mobile. They will have some product code. Okay? Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay,
Thank you.
let us use the same item. So we ask, we'll ask our this guy, what is his name? Kishan, boss, create some items. Now Kishan is creating item, create item. You'll say like S000, item class Samsung. So I am selecting this is a purchased item. We are purchase and sell, for example. Okay, click on OK. So I am giving the item code. Description, item description, we can find from here. Samsung Galaxy S24. These are all the categories. If you see, this is the titanium black is one category. This is the size is one category. Likewise, we can create multiple items. Okay. Okay. Item Samsung active, product lifecycle, Samsung production. Okay. So now specification, everything will come. We are measuring in each. Okay. When you add into the count, you will see how many this the details. Okay. Like each only. Okay. Each. Yeah. If you are ordering um, like um, if you are ordering Surf Excel, example I am taking. So 1 kg, we are calling 1 kg. You are seeing. If you take liter, like liquid, Surf Excel, liquid. When you first search for Surf Excel liquid, see you can see liters. By default, it is system itself suggesting, and that is how we need to follow the standards. You can't say Surf Excel liquid 1 kg. Everybody will laugh at you. Okay. So he is going to create our first item. You hit save, and you can go to association and you click on place and you select S001, or you can leave S00 and search all will display for organization. You select S001 and S002 and hit apply and done. At a time you can add both. Okay. At a time you can add both and hit done. So now if you want to assign, let us save. Once you save, then it will allow to update attributes in this particular organization. See, it got enabled hyperlink. If you click on this hyperlink, it will open in that particular organization. If you click this, now we are going to assign the category. What is our category? Just click on plus. So type Samsung. So this is mobile category. I click on OK. So now Pawan or Krishna will say that, hey Ram, this is the item code. You can go ahead and do your transactions. Okay. This is the item code. Item code he will give us. Now I want to increase maybe some 100 quantity. I want to increase 100 quantity. So when you want to increase this 100 quantity, where you need to increase? You are going to increase either S001 or S002. That is our warehouse. S001 is there in Bangalore. S002 is there in Delhi. So inside our Bangalore warehouse, there is a multiple partition. So if you take our house, we'll have a multiple partitions. We have a kitchen, we have a bedroom, we have a living room. Likewise, how we have a segregation in our warehouse also, we'll have a segregation. That part we call as a sub inventories. sub inventories. So what is sub inventory means? It is logical or physical subdivision of the warehouse. It is logical or physical subdivision of warehouse or inventory organization. So if you take a sub-inventory example, okay, if you take a sub-inventory as a warehouse, you will see, if you take a this is the warehouse structure. If you take this warehouse structure, see this part is there, right? This part, whatever we are using, or till here to here, we'll say all the raw materials. Okay. From here to here, we'll say finished goods. From here to here, we'll keep damaged stock, or you want to return stock. So like that, we can able to define our segregation of the material. Segregation of the material. Good stock where you want to keep. Bad stock where you want to keep. Finished good where you want to keep. Chemical item where you want to keep. Like the sell near expiry. If you go to any even D-Mart or any Reliance Mart, there is a near expiry counter. They put near expiry there, and they put frozen items in the fridge. They put the heavy items in the downside, small light items on the top side. So how they are deciding? That's how we need to place the material in the warehouse. Okay, that is the sub inventory. So we need to have a sub inventory so that we can receive this material in the Bangalore warehouse under sub inventory. In real time, we'll keep sub inventories like FG. FG means finished goods. RAW means raw material sub inventory. Then we have like MRB. MRB means material review board. That means we are not sure whether good product or damaged product. We want to review and we'll decide. Then we have damage. All damaged products we'll keep in the damage sub inventory. So we don't want to use that for any transaction. We want to how to say that we want to demolish, or we want to uh, throw that out of our warehouse after our manager confirmation. Then we have a return material. We want to return to our supplier. We don't want to use it. For some reason, he sent a damaged product. He will say that, boss, you keep it with you. I will send the material. Then same truck, you return it. After you take the good material, you return back. Till the time, we will store that in the return sub inventory.
By
Likewise,
using RMA method, we can return the material back to the supplier.
yeah, exactly. We do RMA, return material authorization or return sales order. If you see, there are two cases. One will say that supplier sent a damaged product or faulty products. We will inform supplier, because these are the material faulty in nature. Can we able to return back? You give my money back. Supplier say that no, I will give the replacement. When I send the replacement, that time in the same truck I am sending, right? You return back this damaged product. So then there is no returns. So other case, you will say that boss, we don't want replacement. You take your material back, give me money back. That time we will return it. You getting right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Subbu. I think
Okay.
they give back the credit note.
Yeah, exactly. See again, credit memo or debit memo. If you already paid to supplier, then we will create a credit memo. We didn't paid him, we create a debit memo. If there is an invoice, okay, that's a terminology we'll use. That will come in account payables. Don't worry. Okay. So now let us go and define some of these sub inventories. Okay. Under Bengaluru or Delhi, wherever we want it. Now we are doing most of the transaction in Bangalore. Let us continue with the Bangalore. So we'll go again. This will be done from the implementation user. Sometimes we give access to business users also, because they are the person. Again, inside the sub inventory, we will have a locators. Locators means If you go any medical shop, there is a lot of dabbas, nothing but your bins. So like that, we'll create a locator structure. Row, rack, bin. You see, this is the locator structure. Now, for example, we search for this item where exactly the stock is there. It will say that under Bengaluru, under raw material sub inventory, under locator, the material is you will find. Under this, you will find the locator. For that reason, we will give the locator structures. Row, rack, bin, aisle, like that we'll define. This is the level 1, level 2, level 4. This is one rack. Okay. So like this, we will define in the real time. Okay. In the warehouse, these are all the part called locators. This is called aisle or row. In this, we'll have a rack. In the rack, we'll have a bins. Clear? Following, right?
Yes, Subbu, we are
Okay.
clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you require inside the sub inventory, we'll create the locators. Locators with the combination of row, rack, bin, or we'll say aisle, row, rack, bin. Likewise, we used to create. Now I am going to create a sub inventory. So I can go global search, manage sub inventory and locators. That is the task. Manage sub inventory and locators. This is the setup or task. So which organization you need to create? We are creating under S001. So here we can create plus. So our sub inventory, we are saying FG, finished goods sub inventory. So this material status is very, very, very important in the interview point of view or in your configuration point of view. Using this material status, what transaction we need to perform? Miscellaneous receipt if you want to perform or not, if you want to perform sub inventory transfer, you want to receive POs, whether it is allowing or not allowing will be decided by the status. I will explain you after some time. Once we do basic how to create transactions, then we will see how to control the transactions. Okay. So now locators, if you say we have a locator control, then we need to enable this. At this moment, I am not enabling because we have another topic that time I will explaining when we are going to discuss about inventory control. Okay. Now, this is all fine. Simply hit save and close. If you want to add more also, see it is created. Again, click on plus. For example, you want to add raw material. Raw material sub inventory. So save and close. Okay. Next we have MRB, like material review board. You need to give these names to while in doing interview. What is your see Ram and people already working. They know how the warehouse structure and all. They can able to relate more. The people who are no don't have any experience, you give some names like this: MRB, FG, raw material one, raw material two, FG1, FG2. If you give that name, see this is MRB. We are not going to reserve. We aren't going to maintain all this. Then only few activities we will allow. Then we can able to select another status. Another status. In advance is does not contains. When you say does not contains, this combination is not there, then it will display all the values. Okay. So here availability check including ATP nettable. So I'll say I don't want any of this. Let's say simply save and close. So like this, we can create sub inventories. Now sub inventory is ready. Our RAM also ready. Our item is ready. Now let us log in as a RAM and do the first transaction. So let me try to access browser. that is incognito mode. Ram Rashekar said about your property. So we'll reach you whenever we are visiting Pondicherry.
Sure, sir. I think it is my uncle property. I think it just
Yeah,
opened newly.
yeah.
Just
You have multiple, huh?
no, sir. I think actually only one. My uncle just
Okay.
opened.
Guys, take Ram number whenever you are going to Pondicherry.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Anytime you can reach me if you need any rooms or resorts in Pondicherry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now Ram login to the application. Forget about this. No need to worry. Just click on main home page. Ram is a user. Is not a implementation consultant. He is go to supply chain execution now onwards. Okay. Supply chain execution. We assign inventory manager, warehouse operator, warehouse manager. All the transactions we do from inventory management. Inventory management. So we can access from here also. If you click, we can say supply chain execution. Under here, we can see inventory management. It's your convenient how you want to navigate. Okay. So you can click on inventory management. While you are playing your videos, you play with 1.5 or 1.75 so that it will be speed. No need to spend all 1 hour, 1.5 hour. So first transaction that will be done by miscellaneous receipt. We need to increase the stock. Click on this task carousel. Here we can see create. Why it is? Let me go lesser. Click on this. Here we have create miscellaneous transactions. This is the first transaction that we are doing. If you click on this, which organization we are going to do? We are going to do S001. Click on OK. Click on OK. So here, which date we are creating? Today's date. Okay. So what is the transaction type? Here you will find our transaction account alias issue, account alias receipt. We'll also discuss account issue, account receipt. We are going to discuss about miscellaneous receipt and miscellaneous issue. We can add our own transaction type also that I will explain you. First, let us go with miscellaneous receipt. Miscellaneous receipt. This is our first transaction. Okay. This is our first transaction. So we selected. This is very important. Use current item cost. You always go by yes. Otherwise, it will ask you to input the cost. So for me, I am going by current system cost, whatever it is there. So this costing will, when we discuss about costing, that time we will discuss about item cost, how to set up the item cost. Now, no need to worry. This is the header section. If you pass your account here, this will default automatically at line level here. If you don't pass here, each line we need to enter. Let me click on this select account. See, this is our combinations. When we are discussing about general ledger, we discuss about this. We have company, department, location, account. What is our company? Samsung Electronics. What is our department? We are having a general department. What is the location? We are doing in India. What is our account? This is our asset account that we are receiving the stock. Okay. Sorry. This is our liability. We need to pay to supplier. This is my liability. Because we are increasing from this account. This is my offset account. What we called in Oracle terminology. This is my offset account. From this account, we are increasing stock to our inventory. This is going to be on credit side. Credit side, this will hit. Don't worry. Click on plus. Click on plus. Now you input your item here. What is the item? This is our item. You select your item here. Why my item is not coming? I give access to I assign the item and all, right? Let me search, browse item. This is not coming, then RAM also need to have a product address reward. S001 we have item. This is active only, approved, built-in WIP, and we have inventory. Yeah, it's everything is there. So let us assign RAM also product data steward. Advanced. Let's see any item access. Oh, okay. The issue is with the class actually. We assign our item to Samsung item class, not root class. That is causing issue. So better you always use root class when you are defining our items. Okay. Samsung. See now I am selecting item class this. I need to make this default so that my item class always come as a Samsung item class. In real time, we mostly go with the root class only. Now you will get your item. See, we got. This is how the real time issues also. Whatever I am creating here, the same issues you will get. Okay. So now we created 3 sub inventories. You'll search. See, all 3 sub inventories coming. Raw material. Whatever account we defaulted, it's defaulting. You can able to edit also, no problem, but it will default from here to here. How much quantity? 100 quantity I'm increasing. We are using same current cost that is defaulted. If there are many fields here, these are all not visible. If you want to see all the fields, then you need to go view, columns, show all. Then it will display all the columns. If you show all, it will display a big list like this. This is called scroll bar. We'll say that, hey, scroll on your right side. Hey, scroll on your left side. So you need to remember this is the scroll bars. These also scroll bars. We scroll upside, scroll downside. Okay. So whatever information you can feed it so that it could be useful for you to check later point of time. For example, reference first transaction by RAM. So if you want to edit also, if you click on edit details, it will open another screen like this. Okay. Click on OK. So now if you save it, currency, there is no stock. It is 0. There is no stock available. We are increasing 100 quantity of Samsung S24. This is hide, right? If you click on this a little like this, you will get your item code. Okay. You can adjust this. You can move this one place to another place. See, I want my sub inventory to be here. I can move there. That will come. Like that, you can move and keep required data wherever you want it. Okay. Now I am going to submit. The stock will increase.
Subbu, if I want to feed 50 or 100 plus item inventory to into the system, then do we have any data load to do that?
Yes, of course. We'll see that. That is called FBDI, file-based data import.
Okay.
I can tell you right away, but you'll get confused. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
first you will learn this alphabets. Then I will
Sure.
teach you how to write the words.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Okay. Click on OK. If you want more, you can click on plus 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 plus. You can add multiple lines. Now we increase 100. Where to check that? That is, you can check from manage item quantities. If you click on manage item quantities, you can search either your item or you just search with your organization. Just click on search. It will show one item that have 100 quantity. This is, if you can expand this, you know, first we'll see the organization. This is in S001. Under this organization, it will show sub inventory, where exactly this is. Under sub inventory, if you have locator, it will show locator. If there is no locator, that's it. This is there in this. Then if you have lot serial, accordingly it will show. If you click on availability, it will show total is 100, available to transaction 100, available to reserve is 100. What is the difference? I will explain later part. What is this three difference? I will explain. An interview point of view, they ask this sort of questions only. Click on OK. So we know that 100 quantity is there. By doing which transaction, this 100 is coming up or 100 is there. Not now, down the line, maybe after 1 month, hey, we have 100 quantity. How we receive Oba? If you want to know, then we have another screen to find that. You click on this task carousel. You can see review completed transaction. You can see review completed transaction. Click on this. Click on this. You can search with multiple combinations. Not only these fields, we have many fields. All fields you can find from add fields. You can find many of these fields. This is search criteria. You can use any of these criteria to search your data. To
So
search your
it's
data.
like a action history, right, Anna?
It's not action history.
Like
It's a what is got
like what type of
in
transaction?
inventory, what is that here?
Transaction
Manaki
history.
transaction status summary,
Yeah.
transaction material transaction status is there, right?
Mhm.
That review completed transaction means
Receipt
all the
status, like you can say.
correct, all the transaction we will find here. Today only we did, right? If you click on search, today only it will show one transaction created. See?
So it will include miscellaneous issue also, right? If we
Yeah, yeah. Every
yeah,
movement which happen in inventory will be recorded in the screen.
yeah.
If you click on column show all, it will show all the details. So we bring this item into the sub inventory. This is the description. This is a sub inventory. 100 quantity we increase with the unit of measure each on this date. So by using this transaction type, that is miscellaneous receipt. And this is the account which is going to be credit. From that account, we bring it. Who did this? Ram.sem did. In real time, we might not have like this. We'll have a employee IDs.
Yes,
Every
yes,
company will have an employee ID, or they
yes.
will queue some CID, like some
Yes,
names they
OAD
call.
something.
Yeah, employee ID, some user ID, whatever company called. So that names may come. Okay. So this is the action that has been done. Receipt into store has been done. Okay. So this is asked yesterday. One of the interview they put the question, how to see that whether your transaction get costed or not. I told them there is a attribute in the review completed transaction. There we can find it has been costed or not. So like this small things only they will ask. So how we know that subject? Many people know how to find this transaction, not give a keen observation on the fields. So while you are practicing, first follow however I teach. Next you will explore what is there. Okay. Now we created the first transaction by using create miscellaneous transaction. Then we check the on-hand quantity by using manage item quantities. And we check by doing which transactions we increase the stock or decrease the stock. That is our first transaction, like miscellaneous receipts. Now here I will stop and we'll continue after some time. I have other visitors here. Let me talk with them. I'll ping you in the WhatsApp. And Ram, whatever your issue that we have,
Okay.
we will review next time when we connect.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Hope you understand. Any doubts? We'll wait for 2 minutes for resolving your doubts or concerns. Tell me.